Hey lovelies, it's Ashley, aka Thrift Addict. I hope you had an amazingly fun and colorful and safe Mardi Gras. For those of you that are now back home, whether you visited New Orleans or attended a parade or party in your local state or city, in your state or city, and now you're like, wow, I have so many beads left over. What do I do with all of these amazing beads? Because I have bags and bags of them, but I can't wear this many necklaces at once. Well, that's okay, because there are a lot of different fun things that you can do with your beads, and they make wonderful crafts and gifts and just all around fun activities for family, friends, and loved ones. So I'm just going to get right down to it. First and foremost, there are a couple different kinds of beads you can catch at parades, and I don't break things with them first. As you can see, these are kind of the standard, kind of more generic beads. You got some bigger ones, some smaller ones, but there's nothing really too interesting or crazy about them. They're just colorful balls. And there are a lot of different things that you can do with these ones. These ones are the ones that you can really kind of go to town with and just do all kinds of things. One of my favorite projects, actually, that my mother is doing, because I sent her a massive bag of Mardi Gras beads from last year, she's actually creating a wreath with the beads. And people do that around here year round. You can see them hanging on doors. You can see them in shops. I mean, people get so wonderfully creative with the different kinds of wreaths that you can make using leftover beads. But you don't just have to make a wreath if you're not really into making wreaths. You can actually make portraits. People do portraits all the time, or make, create, whichever verb you would like to choose. Pick your own verb night. But people create portraits all the time with these wonderful beads. And I actually have several bags of beads chopped up and ready to go. And let me show you what I mean by chopped up. I had a lot of leftover beads from last year's Mardi Gras. And so as you can see, each individual strand I took, and this was the time-consuming part, I actually would cut each side to get this little string part in the middle off, and then I have just put them into bags because it is actually my intention sometime soon, hopefully with the beads that I collected from this year, to do a really giant portrait for two of my best friends that are getting married in a couple months. So that is another project that you can do. But you don't just have to stop there, though. You can actually create accessories and things that you can wear with beads as well. You can create like neckties. I've seen people do that. I've seen people create hair accessories, necklaces, all kinds of fun jewelry with the leftover beads that they have, which is really adorable and a great way to kind of use up these beautiful, beautiful little beads that you get for free. Don't you just love holidays where you get free jewelry? I love this holiday. It's amazing. But not only can you make accessories, you can also create sculptures. It's genuinely amazing what people will do when faced with a situation that is actually very common down here in southern Louisiana. Everywhere else I've lived in the country for Mardi Gras is only one day a year. And it's like one parade, that's it. You catch some beads, you drink, you have a good time, and you're done. However, in southern Louisiana, Mardi Gras season starts the day after Christmas, and parades are rolling throughout the entire state from like the day after Christmas up until Mardi Gras. It's a little crazy. So what happens is that when you live down here and you attend all these parades all the time, you accumulate mass quantities of beads. And people have to get a little creative with them. You can donate them, you can sell them, you can do all different kinds of things, or you can make portraits, sculptures, accessories, wreaths. These are some really fun things to do with these more generic beads. Now, this isn't the only kind of bead that you catch at parades, of course. You can also catch ones that look like this. Now, I'm not saying that they throw ones exactly like this. Each one of these pendants was an individual necklace. And what I did was I simply pulled them off of the necklaces and I put them on this gigantic Flava Flav style strand to kind of go around your neck and be balling with. No, I actually hang this in the last apartment we were living in because I got these at last year at Mardi Gras. I actually kind of hung these as cool little displays around the house because this is still really exciting to me. I've been down here for 3 years, and the novelty of Mardi Gras has not worn off and probably never will because I didn't grow up with this. But you get these awesome little pendants that come on the necklaces. Not all necklaces, of course, but if you catch the really, really good throws, you'll get some really amazing pendants. And there are a lot of different things you can do with these pendants that come on the necklaces. You can, of course, take them off of the necklace, you can chop up the beads, and then you can do stuff with the pendants. Or you could just simply leave the pendants on the necklaces and you can send them off to friends and family because people outside of the state really love getting Mardi Gras beads. It's kind of the truth. But if you are looking for something a little bit more creative, I actually had this idea last night when I was laying there trying to go to sleep. I'm like, I'm going to make this video, but I need to figure out some really great ideas for these the pendant necklaces. If you hang lights, strand lights around your house, you can actually take these off of the necklaces and attach them at intervals along the lights. These are actually very, very light. They're not particularly heavy. Of course, some pendants might be heavier than others. The standard generic ones like these, obviously they don't all look like this, but they're kind of the same generic make, and they're just obviously shaped differently. These are actually very, very light. So if you string them at intervals along lights that you have, say, in your kitchen, on your porch, around your house, you can decorate your basic strand of lights with some really cool Mardi Gras pendants. You can also make earrings out of them. Oh, once again, kind of jewelry. You can make like a little hair clip out of them. There are so many different things that you can actually do with what you catch at Mardi Gras. I hope this video was helpful in giving you some really great ideas on how to best be crafty with your newfound jewelry pile. And I hope you guys have an amazing night and rest of your week, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.